arts, with its priceless collection of art and paintings, lovely streets and homes, beautiful houses of worship representing all denominations, luxurious hotels, the Royal Hawaiian and the Moana on legendary Waikiki Beach, a bustling port, a haven for ships of all nations, and the Big Five, Castle and Cook, Alexander and Baldwin, C. Brewer and Company, Theo H. Davies and Company, American Factors, the Big Five, the backbone, the nerve center, the brain of the territory, grandsons, aunts, uncles, in-laws, held together by blood ties and interlocking directorates. Scratch one and the other bleeds. Yes, sir. That, my dear Mr. C, is what was accomplished with a sweet weed and a spiny pineapple in 1 century. And that's what I know about sugarcane and pineapples.
As usual, you're very well informed. You've covered the subject perfectly, with one exception, labor. It took human hands to plow, till, and seed that desert soil, to irrigate it, fight the pests, harvest and gather the crop.
Of course it did, and they've done a good job, too.
They? Who are they?
Why, the natives.
You're a great one to play ostrich when you want to. You know as well as I do that the majority of laborers were and are Japanese.
Well, what about it?
Nothing. But just for the record, let's not overlook the majority of the population here, the Japanese. They didn't come here to spread the gospel or to venture in trade. They were brought here as contract laborers to supply the needed manpower for those Yankee pioneers who got here first. Back in the 1860s, they came in dribblers. It's full. Some saved their money and went back to the land of their fathers. Others, seeking better working conditions, broader opportunities, went on to the Pacific coast. Most of them, however, sank their roots, raised their families, buried their loved ones, and settled permanently. There are a lot of them now, 157,000. 37% of the population of the islands. That's their 1941 telephone book, published for them in Japanese. And that's their newspaper, published by them. They have several daily newspapers of their own, a few semi-weeklies and weeklies. They have their own magazines, too. A goodly share still work in the sugarcane plantations. A goodly share still work in the pineapple fields. But they developed their Big Five, too. Not as financially potent and powerful, but very solid indeed. Inch by inch, their sons, grandsons, uncles, aunts, cousins began to penetrate into the industrial life of the island. And all the time, their numbers were growing. Merchants, fishermen, storekeepers, doctors, manufacturers, dentists, servants, truck farmers, nurses, ad infinitum. Yep, there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them. 157,000.
And about 120,000 are fledged American citizens. Don't forget that. Conduct themselves accordingly. Listen to what Dr. Shunzo Sakamaki, chairman of the Oahu Citizens Committee for Home Defense, had to say at a patriotic rally.
We are not assembled here this evening to put on an act or a show. We want to carry our full share of the burden of national defense. We are here to repledge, one with another, our unreserved loyalty to the United States of America. This we do freely, gladly, proudly.